We want you back, baby. If you are 30 years old or older, if you are white, 30 years or over, educated, have a degree from one of our state communist progressive universities, and you are considered educated, and you are a female, and if you've left, we want you back. We absolutely do. White, 30-plus educated women repudiated Donald Trump in Virginia and turned it blue. Oh, no, it was blue before the polls. Oh, no, Obama won it twice, and then Hillary, a woman, only won 49.8% of the vote, didn't get 50% of the vote. Misinformation. Misinformation. Is that what they say? Folks, let's go over a couple pictures here before we go any further. I want to talk about New Jersey. And the reason I'm saying this, we want you back, is because seriously, you have entered the Trump supporter comfort zone, okay? So let's just do a little reminder, okay? We were waiting, remember, last year, we were still 2 days after the election, we were still partying here at FYN. Were we not? We were partying. Rose, you were not here at that party. Sam was at the party. Sam? So I was partying by myself.
Yeah, you and Lonnie were partying it up.
Yeah, I can see Lonnie was at the party. Yeah, I can hear that. Okay, before we go any further, you can find us, Chief at FetchYourNews.com. Chief at FetchYourNews.com. 706-889-9700. Follow us on Twitter at FetchYourNews, at FYNTV. Our sports department, Team FYN Sports. Team FYN Sports. And follow us there at Team FYN Sports. Also, sometimes, every once in a while, if there's ever a glitch on FYNTV.com, don't forget, it's on demand. You go to FYNTV.com, and all of our shows are on demand. So if there's ever a glitch with one starting properly, we're working through that. Things seem to be going very smooth here on a daily basis, but every once in a while, don't forget you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, FYNTV YouTube, and that will, if you subscribe there, that will always notify you when we're live. And also on our Fetch Your News, FYN TV Facebook page, all of our YouTube channel videos are posted there. So, before we go any further, I got one more thing. Oh, Sam, you remember I tell you when the show started, we're going to set some new policy. So let's do that now, okay? Rose, you should probably pay attention. I mean, you're so leaned back in that chair. I hope you don't fall over or nothing. Are you okay? Just checking. You might want to pay attention. Anyhow, we're going to call it In Studio Thursdays. You got to write this down. This is serious. This is new policy. Rose, wait a minute. Wait, let's stop. Stop just a minute. Rose, I know the glass is tinted. I know it's not perfectly clear. But I can still pick up facial expressions, and especially I can see some good eye rolls. Yeah.
We're going to get mirrored glass tint put on there so we can see you, but you can't see us.
You think I didn't see the eye rolls? Oh, my gosh. Okay, In Studio Thursdays. You got it? Write that down. What I mean by that is every Thursday from here on out, the show is going to be in studio guest. I'm going to start calling people, having them in here. From candidates to the sheriff to commissioners. It doesn't matter who. It's In Studio Thursday, okay? That's what we're calling it. And we're going to start. The show's always going to be somebody in the studio on Thursdays. So I just came up with that. That's pretty good, isn't it? You like that? Okay, so moving right along. Also, tomorrow, we're going to be at Blue Jeans Pizza in Blue Ridge, Georgia, and that is from 8 to 10, and we have our Ask the Doc with Dr. William Whaley. Now, if you ever have a question for Ask the Doc, info at FetcherNews.com. You can send us the question for Ask the Doc. Now, put in the subject there, Ask the Doc, send us a question, and we will get it to Dr. Whaley, and we'll either get it on the show, or I'll tell you what, I know he responds to the viewers by sending them an email back, even if we don't get the question on the show. So don't hesitate. Ask the Doc, info at FetcherNews.com. Tomorrow, Jason Banks is going to reveal the name of his new sports show. We're going to have a 1-hour sports show. We're going to be putting it on our Facebook page, Team FYN Sports. We're going to be blasting it out there on social media, Twitter. We're going to be putting it on Instagram. We're going to snap it, whatever they do. Whatever they're doing, I don't know. They don't let me add the passwords on half this stuff. They say, go check it out, all right? But we're going to be pushing it out there. The new sports show, the name will be tomorrow. Jason Banks is going to be putting that. But do you want to meet the entire January 20, would it be 18? It'd be 18, right? January would be 2018. Wow, moving right along. So if you want to meet the entire January 18th Blue Ridge City Council and Mayor, tomorrow tune in. We will have all the candidates at one time. We're going to have a table set up. All the candidates have confirmed that they will be there. The winners, the council-elect, some of them are already serving, but the council-elect and mayor have already confirmed they will be there tomorrow. We're going to have them all at one time. Just opportunity to meet them, let them say hello to the voters. Maybe they want to bring up some of the things in January they're looking forward to, but that will be tomorrow. You will meet all the council members and the mayor of Blue Ridge on our show, FYN TV. Now, pull up 1993. That's the way I numbered them. And let my photos here catch up. Now, this is 1993. This is the governor's race in Virginia, okay? Went back a little bit, and there's something I want to show you here in 1993. Fairfax County up there, the northern part, okay, is still red. Do you see that? Okay, look at the blue area in that map. That's 1993. That's the governor's race in Virginia. All right? Look at the top of there, right there next to D.C. There's just a couple little blue spots. But look at Northern Virginia in 1993. Now, let's go to 2001. That's your governor's race in 2001. Okay? Now, predominantly, you see how Northern Virginia moved into blue. Is that 2001? That's like, oh, well, the top of that must, I can't see that one county. It's doesn't say 2001 to me here. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's that blue county. I just couldn't see it in the background. Okay, Fairfax County now has turned completely blue. This is the governor's race. Now look out, all the way out in Western Virginia in 2001. Okay. Let's go to 2005. All right. It's the governor's race in 2005 in Virginia. Western part of Virginia, they start filling it back in really red. Look it up there next to look at up to Washington, D.C. Now, go to 2017. Go to the 2017 governor's race right there. 27, it just says 2017. All right? Now, that's the governor's race as of 2 days ago. All right? That's what it looks like in Virginia. And I'm going to pull this up so I can go through this. It won't take but a second. Now, in Virginia, just a second, I had it here. Stay with me, I'm sorry, I had it here. So last night in Virginia, that's the map. And now pull up the graph that goes with this. I forget the name I put it. I think it says VA governor. Okay, VA governor. Put that graph up. Good. Leave it there at the bottom. That's great. So you see the state. There's the graph that I'm looking at right now, that you're looking at. So last night, or 2 nights ago, the Democrat gets 1,405,000 votes, 53.9% of the vote. Ed Gillespie gets 1,173,000. Okay, and you can look at the counties. All right, and you look at the counties, and Ralph Northam, he got almost 60% of the count of Loudoun County. Fairfax, he got 67% of Fairfax. He got 60% of Prince William County. All right, you get down to about Norfolk, Virginia, around Virginia Beach. He barely wins, 51% there in Virginia Beach County. Chesapeake County, he gets 53. This is the Democrat. And in Suffolk County, he gets 53%. When you get out in the very western part of the state, all right, Lee County, Ed Gillespie gets 79%. Scott County, he gets 81. All right. And I didn't go through this. 74% Washington County. That's how it stacks up. Let's look at, Ed Gillespie got 1,173,326 votes. 45%, right? Let's go into the election results for the President of the United States. First of all, Barack Obama, he got 51% of the state to Mitt Romney's 48. Okay, presidential. 51 to 48. All right? I have the numbers here. I'm sorry, I'm just pulling the numbers. Hillary Clinton, okay, that's the graph we have up now for presidential. Hillary Clinton got 49.9%. She lost ground in Virginia. Trump got 45%. Trump got 1,731,156 votes. So if you put it into simple math, which they will not do, and when Trump says, look, when Trump says, if Ed Gillespie would have, if he would have not run against Trump, don't believe he did. If he would not have run against Trump, if he would embrace the president, if he would have come out like I said yesterday, Trump received 1,731,156 votes, right? Gillespie received 1,173,000. If Donald Trump's voters alone would have come out, see, the Democrat got 1,405,000. If Donald Trump's voters would have come out, just his voters in the presidential election, Gillespie wins. If he would have just gotten his voters, okay? This guy, get back to where I was at just a minute ago. I had the presidential numbers up here. Hillary Clinton got 1,916,000. He He would have won, Ed Gillespie, if Trump's voters would have come out. You see, the point they're trying to make is that they're trying to tell you that the Democrats were energized. The Democrats had a reason to go to the polls. The Democrats were excited. They repudiated Trump. Totally false. I'm going to end this just like this. Totally false, okay? That's not what happened. Republicans were not excited about Ed Gillespie, not Democrats. You see, 1,916,845 voters in Virginia came out to vote for Hillary Clinton. Almost 3% less, or 2%, almost 2% less than that came out for Barack Obama. Hillary only got 49.9%. So to turn around and say, when you get almost 2 million votes for Democrats, not even a year ago, and you're down 500,000 in the governor's race, okay? You cannot tell me how energized the Democrats are. You cannot tell me how excited they were to come to the polls. You cannot tell me that this is a wave. Now, if I had time, I will show you these are not record numbers in Virginia. They're not. There was no wave. There was no real excitement. And there was no repudiation of Donald Trump. You got to flip it over and tell the truth of what happened. Ed Gillespie did not energize the Republicans. The Republicans were not excited, or the Trump voters were not excited about Ed Gillespie. So don't get all the Democrats have this wave and that women 30 and over with an education, white women, came out and defeated Ed Gillespie. It's the furthest thing from the truth. Donald Trump got 1,700,000 votes in this state as president in the election. 1,700,000 he got, okay? Gillespie got 1.1 million. Is that what the number was there? Gillespie got, let me pull that back up. Right. Almost 600,000 less than Trump. 1,173,000, almost $600,000 less than 600,000 votes, not dollars, damn, less than Donald Trump received in the general election for president. Just do the math, folks. Quit worrying about Virginia. Quit worrying about a Democrat wave. It didn't happen. But now we have other things to worry about. They're trying to tell you right now, Republicans say, we can't win with Donald Trump. We can't win without Donald Trump. That is the question today. What do they do? Do they keep putting up candidates like Luther Strange? Do they keep putting up candidates like Ed Gillespie? What do they do? Look at Jeff Flake out in Arizona. 18% approval. He's getting out. Look at not Jeff Sessions, little Bobby Corker. Yeah, little Bobby Corker. It's the only way I can remember him now in Tennessee. They're getting out. Look. Ed Gillespie, the Republicans did not come out. If he would have just got, what, another 50% of Trump's voters that did not come out? Why didn't they? Why didn't they come out and vote for Ed Gillespie? Because they didn't come out and vote for the Democrat. I'm your host, BKP. I'm going to take a brief break. The Republicans, we're going to talk about waking up, what's next. And don't forget, folks, rural America won this election. And if Ed Gillespie would have got off his ass and realized that he needed, don't look at Western Virginia voting 80% for Ed Gillespie. Yeah, if they went out and voted, they voted 80%. Look at the difference. Go to the rural counties. If you have the time and you can do the research, go to the rural counties of Virginia and look at the number of votes cast in the presidential election. See, it's down almost 600,000. See, the whack jobs in the city, they got to the polls. They took the bus, they stood in line, you know, they got to the polls because they are the swamp. They're nervous. So the whack jobs in these major metropolitan areas, they went. Okay? Rural Virginia, look at how many people voted in rural Virginia for Donald J. Trump and how many people voted in rural Virginia for Ed Gillespie. And don't get caught off guard when you see a county that went 76% for Gillespie. Look at the vote count. Watch and see if it's not a down 3,000 votes here, 2,500 votes here, 5,000 votes there. Watch and see. I'm your host, BKP. We're going to take a brief break as we try to repudiate the Democrat wave that did not happen. Take us to break, Sam.